Welcome back everyone, I'm Halo Reach Tutor with an all new gameplay video. This time I'm back on the cage playing Team Slayer. This map is a lot of fun. I really enjoy playing on this map. Along the way I'm going to be giving you lots of tips and tricks to help you improve your own gameplay. Now one theme that I want to discuss throughout this video is the spacing, okay? Be very mindful as you play of the spacing between yourself and your enemies and the spacing between yourself and your teammates, okay? Now here I have some long-range weapons, the sniper and the DMR. The red team is heading up to the high ground, so I want to keep a safe distance from them because of the weapon selection, right? So I'm going to head over into this corner building over here. This is an excellent place to snipe from because you have excellent visibility, and at the same time you can provide yourself with some excellent cover as well. This guy up on the roof has no cover whatsoever. Easy headshot. Now make sure that you're paying attention. I'm going to thread the needle here right in between my two teammates. Pick up a one-shot headshot there. Absolutely a thing of beauty. Very, very nice. Now the red team is continuing to cluster up on the high ground. So I'm going to stay back in this building here. I see a red player coming into view. I line up the shot, and as soon as he comes around the corner, take him down for the kill. You would love to do that every time if you can. Anticipate your enemy's movements. Line up the shots before they even know what's going on, and as soon as they come into view, finish them off. This guy's going to try to get away with his sprint ability. Not this time, buddy. I get a head case as well as my fourth sniper headshot. I'm being pretty efficient with the sniper rifle here, which is always a good thing. You love to be efficient. I'm continuing to stay back in this building because the red team, I don't think, has quite figured out where the sniping is coming from. Either that or they're too busy to come after me. So I see that they're coming out of the high ground. I line up the shot one more time, and as soon as he comes into view, bam! Four medals, single shot, Avenger, sniper spree, reload this, and killing spree, all in one. Not too bad. Now the red team has definitely figured out what's going on. They're going to rush this building over here, and unfortunately my teammates were foolish enough to all cluster right around me. We're all going to get taken down with a single grenade blast. Really kind of ridiculous. That's a lesson in spacing for you. You never want to be standing on each other's toes as teammates. Of course you want to be providing each other assistance and cover and whatnot, but you don't want to be so close that you can all be wiped out with a single grenade blast, okay? That's another lesson in spacing. Okay, so most of the activity I can tell is still going on over at the tower where I just died, so I'm going to come up to the high ground at this point. Again, we're reversing the spacing a little bit at this point. Red team never picked up the grenade launcher. They're just passing up the power weapons left and right, which is a real no-no, guys. You want to pick these things up first opportunity that you get. Alright, so they're all rushing up here. I am able to take one guy down with the grenade, get a revenge medal, and the nice thing about the high ground is that there is this health pack at the top. So if you ever become engaged with an enemy, you can pick up that health pack really quickly to refresh yourself and continue on in battle. Easily get this guy jetpacking. He's an easy target. I grab the shotgun off of him, and now the red team is just really rushing this high ground. Unfortunately, I'm up here all by myself. I'm, getting attacked from both sides. I'm able to take this guy down with a shotgun, but I don't get a whole lot farther, unfortunately, because I'm just, basically overwhelmed completely. Another topic that I want to discuss in conjunction with spacing is respawning. You want to be able to anticipate when and where your enemies are going to respawn. Now, most of the pros memorize exactly where all the respawn points are. You don't need to go quite that far. That's a lot of information. But what you can understand is that most of your enemies are going to respawn in negative space. What I mean by that is they're going to be respawning in places where you and your teammates are not occupying on the map. Okay, in this instance, that's this back walkway here. Across the back, there's going to be several players respawning, and I'm going to be able to take advantage of that information. I get several body shots while using the sniper rifle, and even a couple kills with the pistol at the same time. So, I'm able to get a lot of assists, get an Avenger medal there, get a lot of damage in on the red team. Unfortunately, I'm all by myself at this point. I'm really outnumbered. My teammates all were killed, and so it's just me up here. I'm able to beat this guy down, but I can't finish off the final attacker. So I do beat him down, and I'm going to get an assist if you watch carefully here. my teammate finishes him off with a grenade. So I wanted to come back up here and grab my sniper rifle because I was doing pretty well with it, but my teammate picked it up. He didn't want to give it back, so that's alright. I decided shotgun has respawn. I'm going to go for that. You'll see I'm able to use the shotgun to take my enemy's shields down and then switch quickly to the Magnum pistol and finish him off. That's a real nice combination. You can bring their shields down very easily with a shotgun. If you don't get the kill on the first time around, you can usually finish them off with a pistol. Now, with spacing with a short-range weapon like the shotgun here, of course, you want to get up close to your enemies. You don't want to have a lot of space between them. But the way that this game was going, I was afraid that I was going to get double-teamed, and shotgun's not the best weapon to be using when you're double and triple-teamed. So, you know, I was trying to find red players who were all by themselves. Right, the red team had been moving kind of as a pack throughout most of the game, and I was hoping to catch some of them alone, which is what I was able to do here and in my previous kill. Now I'm kind of stuck in the middle. Honestly, I don't like this building very well because there's just too many entrances. It's difficult to defend. They can attack you from above, from 2 or 3 different angles, and you know, if you don't have teammates who are watching your back, this could be a very dangerous place to be. I really recommend avoiding the middle of any map, typically, just because it's going to be a very hot zone. Now, fortunately, I am able to defend this center area pretty well as I get my second killing spree of the game. It's basically just luck more than anything. I am able to pick up a few kills. My teammates are helping me out a little bit, but I should have gotten out of the center sooner than I really did. You know, it's just a very dangerous place to be. You're not going to live long if you spend too much time in the middle of any map. So at this point, I've picked up the sticky grenade launcher, and I'm going to be able to use it to get a couple quick kills in succession here. This guy's trying to hide behind the post. That's not going to work with this weapon. This guy is coming after me, and I do get the stick on him, but as frequently happens when you stick your opponents, they rush towards you, and there's not really a lot you can do. So I tried to back up, but it didn't work too well. So here I'm taking heavy fire from the center. I can see on my radar that there's a couple red players up in that center building. I know that my teammates are trying to flush them out, but I don't think that they're having a lot of success. So again, go for the power weapons. The sniper rifle's sitting right here. The red team has just continued to pass up power weapons, which is really a tremendous mistake on their part. And I think it's the reason that we won this close game is because we controlled the power weapons more often than the red team. I'm going to go on basically a little assist spree here. I pick up 1 assist there, and I'm going to pick up several more assists before the game finishes up here. I want to thank you guys for watching the video today. I hope you've learned a couple things about the space on the maps, and I hope that you've been able to learn a couple things from my gameplay here. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my channel, give a thumb up, and leave a comment if you like the video. Thanks for watching today, folks. This is Halo Reach Tutor signing out. I'll see you next time.